Okay, this is all set. Now we can get that installed here and get that lighting in. Okay, now for the lighting of the interior, for the lights here, I think I have strip lighting that I can use a 9-volt battery with. So I was just going to put the strip along the top here, just run it all along the top. Or maybe I should go along the bottom instead. Yeah, because then there's a lot less to deal with. So I'll just like from here, run it all the way along. Yeah. Yeah, that might work okay. All right. There we go. Okay, so I found one. A nice long string here. So I'm just going to run it along the bottom from back here all the way up to the nose. Not so any. It's just going to be shining up towards the ceiling. It'll light up the entire compartment. And that should be fine. So there's the string that goes all along there. I'm going to put the box in here where the front landing gear goes first. It's already painted. Just had to check to make sure I got the placement right, and I did. Good. All right. Just thinking. Okay, I gotta finish painting this first, but I just need to make sure. All right, so I'm just gonna get the little wires colored in. I gotta get those painted first. And another thing, the landing gear have lights on them too. When you think about it, I have to confirm that. You know, because like on the, I know it's not the Millennium Falcon, but the model of the Millennium Falcon, it has lights shining down over top of the landing gear. But I was thinking wasn't there a spotlight or something on the landing gear when it came down? I'm not sure. Well, anyway, I'm just gonna get the rest of this painting done on here and then put it together and then see if I can get this in place here. Oh, yeah, no problem. I'm just gonna put the landing gear together first before I put that in. Alright, got those in place. They look good. Okay, so now I'm going to get those in the bottom part of the belly there. Gotta let that dry first. Alright, looking good. Get the light there. I'm just gonna run this line now from the back all the way up to the front. And then hook all these wires up together. Okay, I'm gonna hook these two beacon lights here up first. Oh, wait a minute. No, I can't. I'm gonna attach wires to them, but I can't. Oh yeah, that's right. These two are connected together. Those are the beacons. All right. You don't need resistors? I guess it's built into the board. All right. Go. Alright, just gotta let that set, and then we can move on. Okay, so I get to get these lines run. I'm gonna add extensions on the ends here so they go right inside. And then we got these here that fit on the wingtips here like this. Gonna make sure I get those run as well. I'm probably just gonna have them just hanging on the outside there until I get the two halves together. I got extensions on there I gotta add, so they go right inside the model. So I need to gouge out a hole or something here for the wiring to go in, which means I gotta add a bit of a gouge in here as well. I just gotta find out where it's gotta go, and then we'll get that in there. Get extensions on these and on the other ones, and then we can run the lines, get it closed up, and these will take care of those. Alright, so there we go, get that on there. Just gotta run those through the hole there. Alright, we got these plastic pieces here that go in these areas. Just like that. And I'll put 5mm white LED in behind there for the light. Nice. For these 5mm whites, I'm going to flatten the heads. So they look something like that. Alright, so I've got them there. I got a 47 ohm resistor on these lights. They're not going to be on the circuit. All the circuit does is controls the flashing, all that stuff. The rest of the lighting is on its own. So, got 47 there, 47 on this one. Just got to run the lines. That should be good. Looking good. Okay. Not bad. Very nice. Alright, let's get the tops of the wings here on their corresponding lower halves. There we go. Just gotta let those set. In the meantime, we can get these aft wings on the back. Gonna scrape the paint off here so the glue has better adhesion. There we go. Just gotta let those set. And I'm going to be putting on the lights that are on the tips here. I'm going to put a 91 ohm resistor on those. I changed out the 47 ohm resistor that lights up those and put 91 on those as well. I just want to make sure that those lights are not going to burn out. They're going to last, and my client's going to be happy. And on the windows here, you can see the window maker. All clear now. Looks really good. So also got the rest of the landing gear all put together here. Alright, moving on here. I'm going to get a 180 ohm resistor on the ends here for these other lights, or on the tips of the wings there. Just gonna do a quick light test here. Very nice. Actually, it lights up the tail quite nicely. Let's say that's good. I just put that on there to keep it from snapping off. Good. Nice. Okay. Good. Okay, so those are set. Okay. Let's see. Next step, get the big wings on. There we go. Just gotta let those set now. All right, looking really good. Looking really good. Got the tips on there now. Now got to get the control board here all ready to go. I got that. So now we just need to get all the wiring, all the lighting hooked up to the proper areas where they're supposed to go. Okay. All right. Okay, so LED number 1, which is this one here, is the tail strobe light, which is this right on the tail end there. Okay. Okay, I just felt the need to do a quick test here on this first, just to make sure it's going to work the way it's supposed to, and I know it will, but let's do a test anyway. Okay, looks good. I don't have all the lights on there yet, but that looks good. I just wanted to double check since it doesn't say anything in here about resistors. I just needed to do a double check just to make sure. Now, there was nothing in here for LED 6 and 7 in the instructions, so I was going to hook lines up here to find out what those two lines do. Okay, so it looks like 6 and 7 are just on, which is perfect, because that's where I can have the internal lighting hooked into. These lights here on the wings, they do not flash. The internal lighting there that lights the windows, and for the front there, do not flash either. So that's where I could have those. Okay, so the circuit board will be inside the plane here. So what I was thinking to keep the circuit just off to the side here, maybe, or probably down right here. It's just down below the windows, but have the switch up here just past the light here, just poking through. It's out of the way, you don't really see it, and it just pokes through there. So I just have to gouge out a little area on either side here where it's gonna go, where I have to cut it out. So the circuit there, switch here. Let me see. I think that's all I really need. Okay, I put a larger switch on there, a little bit larger. It's less risky of it being pushed into the plane when it's being operated. So I got the points there where I need to shave it halfway on this side and on the other side. There we go. Looks good. I'm going to glue it in place there. It's not going to move anywhere. This is good. And on the outside there, I will paint it blue like it is underneath. Now for this, I'm going to have it coming down through the center of the plane, down the body. And I'm going to add an extension on here so it comes out a fair ways for the battery to plug in with the heat shrink on there so it looks good. Okay, it looks good. Alright, so I got a pretty big extension on here. So I'm going to run it over here where I'm going to drill a single hole down through the center there. And go down, and the battery will be able to be way out here somewhere. So in case someone takes a photograph or something of the plane, the battery is out of sight, out of mind. Okay, so I'm going to pick the center point here. So probably right about here is where I'm going to drill the hole. The power cable comes down, follows along, and I'll have a heat shrink on there, which goes up inside. There we go. It should be nice and long. So now I'm going to start with hooking up the tail strobe here, which goes onto the orange wire here. The positive line goes to the orange. Negative line goes to ground, which is the black wire. Just going to do a quick light test, make sure that this extra length is going to be fine. Oh, yep, it's working. Working fine. Nice. Baby. Now comes the wing strobe, which is hooked in with the green line. This long line here is the green strobe, so it goes on to the green line here. Oh, mama. All right. I still have to hook up the other half to this as well, but I'm just concentrating on this half for now. Beacon lights. So that's the red beacon lights on the top and on the bottom. They also go to the green line here. So I still need to create a line to go from them to this yet. Okay, I was having an issue with the red beacon lights on the bottom and the top, so I put 2 whites in there, and I'm just going to redden the tips of them. It's because the reds were just sucking all the juice away from the end ones here, and they weren't flashing. Now they're working just fine. I just got to redden the tips for those, and that's basically it. There we go. Got that set up there. Looks good. Just got to hook up the front lights up here. All right, there you go. Looks not too bad. Just make sure you got a full battery for this, otherwise it's going to drain. Needless to say, you're not going to have this thing on for 2 hours straight. That's not going to happen. Here we go. Not too bad. The lights are on. You don't want them too bright to begin with. Looks good. Everything's flashing the way it's supposed to. Nice. Okay, so pretty much got them all there. The red there on that side working, the green on that side. I had to put a 470 ohm resistor on there for this one here because it sucked up all the juice and took it away from the green, so the green wouldn't even light. So all that's done. This side is basically all hooked up. Just got to finish hooking up these lights and everything's done. I still got to put a bit of weight in the nose section here. And then that's good. All right, so I got everything all heat shrunk there now. No risk of any wires getting loose and getting interfering, causing a short. Just gonna top everything down inside, close up the model. One quick light test just to make sure it's actually working. Very nice. That is it for this episode, everyone. In the next one, we are going to get the plane fully put together and apply the decals. Please like, subscribe, comment, don't forget to share, and click that notification bell for any future uploads. If you have any questions or you want me to do commission work for you, contact me at epic.models@gmail.com. See you all again later. Bye-bye.